Well, hello, and welcome back to Felsbrunn in Farming Simulator 19. We're in Barljo's basement. First of all, some apologies that the previous time-lapse ended a little bit suddenly. I decided to cut it there because it all went a bit weird when I was finishing this cotton job, as we can just about see now. There was a glitch. I don't normally like showing game glitches, but the more I read into it, the more it's not just my console or my save or anything. This seems to have happened quite a bit recently here with the cotton unloader. As I went to unload it very smoothly and efficiently straight onto my trailer, things happened. We can see it unloaded the bale, which, well, sort of got stuck. And when I drove away from it, it stayed. It stayed hanging in the air like a big, fluffy cloud of cotton. You can probably see from the camera angles I couldn't quite figure out what was going on or why, but I could walk underneath it like this. I couldn't knock it over, but it was an easy fix. I simply saved the game at the point, quit out, just reloaded the game. I don't think I even had to restart Farming Sim itself. So just a save, quit, reload. Then it was lying on the floor as if by magic to take to the store to then finish the watching what I was doing to then finish the contract. You couldn't even push it out of the sky. It just didn't exist. But when I reloaded, it was there on the floor. So that's where we will pick up a quick time lapse, and then we'll be back in to our normal Farming Friday. So, yes, catch you in a bit. Good morning, and here we are, just where we were a few moments ago. Just to catch up, we have, yesterday, ridden our horses. We did our own cotton harvest for about 53k. Then we did a cheeky cotton mission, which we saw the end of just now. Whilst I was doing all the cotton harvesting, we got some high demands through for oats and corn, so I thought I'd go and sell them, get a bit of money back. Everyone's a winner. So today the plan is to harvest the wheat that we have in this field over here. That should give us some bales to, bale as well. Well, didn't I run out of words there? At some point our sugar cane will be ready. Also, we have our new field in 18, so when we've got our harvesting done, I'm going to go grab a new plough, because ours is just going to plough that field will take forever, and that is not what we want to be doing today. So I think let's get cracking on with our wheat harvest. And that should see us for a while. I have a clock running, so we're okay. I know where I am and what I'm doing, which I'm sure you'll be stunned to hear. And we'll probably take our horses for a little wee ride as well. Oh, that's right, I was going to sell that water tank when it came to it, wasn't I? There we go. Get all lined up, and then we're good to go. I think I will do a headland first, so I'll go round the edge of the field, and it'll create us a bit of space. So, there we go. Turn it on. Enable the swath, or the swathe, depending on where you come from. And let's get going. I might stick this on a worker, just in terms of... where's our... There it is. Although this isn't going to be the biggest yield we've ever had from this field, because we got so excited. I think it was with the... may have been buying a new field. I got distracted, or with the sugar cane. We missed a fertiliser stage. So we'll be down on what we would normally expect to get from this field, but... we should still get enough. Go round the edge there. That's it. Fantastic. And it's not going to look very pretty to start with, because we're going to have a square or two round the edge, but hopefully when we do stick it on a worker and we get to baling, it should make his life a lot easier, which in fairness then makes our lives an awful lot easier. So, yeah. So having sold the oats and the crops, taking advantage of a bit of a demand, the prices were significantly higher than market, so it seemed a sensible thing to do. We are leaving straw all over the place. Oh well, never mind. I'm going to stick some oats in this field just to top up our store a little bit, and because the other field is bigger and we need to hire that specialist header to do it, I'm going to stick corn in our new field 18. So it's going to be quite a significant harvest from it because it's fairly big. So I may even buy the planter for it, because I certainly need... let's try and not nudge too much of our sugar. I know I didn't have crop destruction turned on, but oh well, no one's watching. Let's do that. Yes. There's a little point, not too much point in doing a smaller cotton harvest in this corn harvest in this field. It'll cost us roughly the same amount to hire the combine for the bigger one, so why not? There we go. I think I will do another square way round, and then when I've done that, stick this on a worker. We'll start baling with the anticipated yield from this field. I think I will buy that bale auto load trailer just because, well, yes. I think I'll also in fact, no, I won't buy it. This time I will just harvest it, because I am thinking of upgrading the baler to a square baler, mainly because then they don't roll all over the flipping place. which bales in Farming Simulator 19 tend to do. It has a much maligned bale physics engine, and generally rightly so. They're hard to stack. They don't like doing a lot of stuff. So we'll see what the money's like. For now, I'm not going to. This is just a round field. I'll use the baler we've got. I can always stack them by hand. I've got a little bit better at that as time has gone on. Still not one of the world's greatest, but that's what our Kelly is for. Oh no, hang on, we're not allowed to talk about him right now, are we? Sorry. See what happens when you freestyle and don't write yourself a script. So there we go. One more stripe at the headland. We'll get the baler. Start chasing the work around, which is always fun. Excuse me. So this may be what I do on camera today. For the rest of the game day, I'll ride the horses. I may pick that up in a time lapse. We'll do a one farm day time lapse maybe. There we go. Right, one more stripe, and then we'll set the worker doing what workers do best. So driving in really strange shapes around a field. Now that's given him some room to turn around at this end and not upset the horses too much. There we go. Oh, it doesn't look too... You can see from the pattern, you might remember from previous videos where the yield was highest, that straw swath was a solid line, a good straight line all the way through. And today, it is not. Okay, let's hire a worker there. First thing I think I will do is grab a trailer to empty the tank. And then we'll stick that on the baler as well. Okay. I think I will use our little Fiat for this one. There we go. Get started and get going. So yes, let's grab some of the grain from his tank, just so I don't get interrupted too much while we're baling. And then we can start that baling indeed. Hello Faith, hello Falcon, we'll be with you in a bit. Now, we did manage to weed the field, so we haven't lost an awful lot of yield from it, but I think the clearest indicator is the breaks in the straw swath here. Okay, let's turn around so he knows where we're going. There we go, you can put your little pipey thing out there. There we go. How nice. Hopefully he'll stop at the end, but he may turn round because he's a crazy person like that. It's sometimes very hard to tell what they're going to do. Oh yes, he's just going to wait there. Well, that is, at least is relatively sensible of him. Or possibly her. Let's have a look. Who have we got working for us today? Yes, that was definitely a him. Okay. I'll tell you what though. It's not going too badly in terms of yield. Could have been worse. Right, let's just dump you there for a moment. Get our baler going and see what becomes of. Can I can't sneak in there. That I've left that right in the way. Oh well. In that case, let's just leave you there. If I'm going to have to jiggle stuff about a bit, may as well. There we go. All it needed was attaching and detaching. There we go. I think I can sneak down the side without bashing too much of anything. There we go. Get hooked up to you. Pull out slowly enough. Whoa. There we go. Good-o. That could have gone worse as well. Okay. So let's go with our baling. Okay. Lower the pickup, turn it on, let's get going. But we're not going to get the biggest amount of the biggest count of bales we've ever had from this field. Again, we didn't fertilise this field properly at all. Come on now, worker dude. Okay. Let's do a little bit of that. See, that looks a fairly good line. There we go, we're paying him already. He hasn't even finished. You know what, I'm just going to try and keep out of his way. Oh, there you go, there's a full one. Let's leave that there. That's a silly place to have put it, but never mind. Whoops, a daisy. It's going to get right in our way for later. Never mind. Wasn't thinking very clearly there. I think what I've been doing is playing too much Minecraft and getting out of the habit of what I should be doing here. Do watch those Minecraft videos, by the way. Sometimes I do something interesting. There are other times where I don't really know what I'm doing. But I haven't yet fallen in any lava, so it's a very different game. I do have a farm with cows and sheep and pigs. Does this sound familiar in any way? Right. There we go. So at some point we're going to have caught the harvester up, I'm sure. But at that point we'll pop down and start the ploughing of our other field, I think. There we go, that one's much better. Fantastic. We're going well. Try and leave bales where they're not going to get in his way. Although you're never sure where those workers are going to decide to go. Oops, little bit of a bump. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about here. There we go. Let's get that nudged out of the way. Which for now will help us. Don't catch yourself on there. There we go. So we can finish that off. Starting to get tidy. We're going okay. And of course, playing on PlayStation, as I do, we have no course play mod, which allows you to sort of draw a path around the field for your workers to follow. So we do have to bale by hand, like this. But given the bale physics, that's probably quite a good idea. I don't know if it. I don't know what the game is like on PC for bales rolling all over the place. It's not too bad on the PlayStation, I'll be honest. But every now and then they do something that you weren't quite expecting. Just tidy that bit up on the corner. If we've got a lower yield, then let's capture everything we can. No cars coming that we're going to get in the way of, so let's... Whoa, there is a van though. Oh, and I got so excited with there being a van in the way. Who's now turned off? I missed a bit of straw we were aiming for. That's better. Okay. So now we're nearly back on track with actually doing straight lines. But we'll catch him up and then we will pause to push you out of the way. Just like that. Just a little nudge. There we go. Yes, indeed. I'll pick the remainder of that up next time I turn a corner. Oh, no, in fact, I'll come back and do it. There we go. Okay. Oh, we've nearly got another bale. Yes, we're not going to break any income records today, I don't think, but nonetheless. Okay, so now we're back in straight lines. which should make everything quite a bit easier to do. There's a bale over there that's going to get in his way like nobody's business, isn't there? $99, and another bale. Right. Oops, a daisy. Bales are getting in my own way. Oh yes, this strip across the top. Okay then. Come and tidy those little bits up at the end, I think. Okay. Missed that bit as well. Now what's he doing? It's a good thing I haven't got crop destruction turned on. He's all over the place. I even did you a nice big space to turn round. What are you doing? Never mind, eh? Right. Which tractor am I in? Not the one that's got that in. Okay, I'm going to leave that tractor there. I really should get that other bale out of the way, because otherwise it's going to cause havoc. You've just seen him turning around really badly in a big area. What he's going to do in the small one, I don't know. So, let's grab our bale spike from just around the corner here. Oops, a daisy. I ran out of fingers there, and that's what happens when you press the wrong button. Okay, here's our lovely clean front loader. There's our bale spike up at the top there. There you go, he's nearly run into it already. Bale spike, let's go! Okay, and then we'll head to the shop, we will buy our new plough, and we'll set that going. And that, I think, will probably just about see us for this video. And we can finish up. There we go. On time-lapse day, when we've got everything lined up. There we go. Let's just bring it right out of the way. Down to the bottom of the field. And there we are. We can always pick it up on the way out. I'm sure he's still... What are you doing? Honestly, those workers driving me crazy. Okay, let's pop the bale spike back around here. And the front loader as well. We're not going to need that for what we're doing today. And I'll put them away nicely at the end of the day. However, so for now, let's just drop the spike there. Go back a bit. Drop you there. Head on over to the shop and buy a plough. There we go. Okay, let's jump in the tractor where it's quieter. Now, plough-wise, one of the larger ploughs was, in fairness, a little bit too expensive for what we wanted to do with it, i.e. plough. It was just too much. So, I had a quick look through the released mods list, and I found one. So, I will be buying that. Must remember to... oh, I should have brought the water tanker back. Never mind. We'll do that when the horses are ready. Okay. So, here we are at the shop. And here we are in the shop, under ploughs. All the mods are off to the right-hand side. I was looking at this Titan for a bit, but at £60,000 seemed a bit much. And then I saw this this lizard pack, which will also cultivate, which is under cultivators, or is it under power harrows? We'll find out anyway. There we go. That's the cultivator, which will pull behind if we need to, which I think I will probably do, because we're looking to plant some corn in that larger field. There we go. And the corn ones, as we see, do not... I got very confused as to what I was saying there. Do not have a cultivator on the front as well. So, I think we should probably get both of those things. I wasn't planning on it initially, but as I'm talking to you guys, I am. This probably means we can sell our smaller plough, but I'll do that later as well. So let's grab that. Let's grab the cultivator, and let's hope that our tractor can pull it. Okay. Well, let's find out. If not, we need to... Helper G has a nearly full grain tank, does he? How interesting for him. I wonder which one of these we need to attach first. I am suggesting that one. Okay, well, it all seems okay for now. Right, let's try and join them up. Oh, just missed. That's a shame. I was about to say, look at how much, look at how great my reversing has got. I was a bit too impatient for that one. There we go. Wagons roll. Wide load coming through. You know what? I don't quite think it's going to work, but hey, why try things in the comfort of your own home when you could do it embarrassingly in public? If we need to do it separately, we need to do it separately. But it's nice to have them both. So let's see if that will work, and that will close the video. Even if it doesn't work, it's going to close the video anyway. I do remember saying that I was going to do our new field. Everything, I seem to work north to south. I don't know if that's how the game encourages you to do it, or if it's just something I do by accident. But I would go so far as to say that larger field with the roll on it, the way the hill falls, is much better, going to be much better east to west. I might start doing that with 19 as well. Yes, we're not going to be able to pull both these at all, are we? Right, we will do it separately for now. Let's leave you there, I think. But I'm sure you can handle the plough. There, that's much better, yes. Ah, there we go. Goals. We need to buy a bigger tractor. Okay. So we'll get loaded up. No, we won't. We'll get lined up and see where we get to. Unfold. And indeed. There we go. It's going to unfold all the bits. That looks about right. Then we'll get it. Ooh, doesn't that look interesting? Ooh, I wonder which way round it should be. Well, let's go with that way round for now. Let's get it lowered, and let's get going. And there we go. It ploughs our fields for us. And at quite a sensible speed as well. I think going up and down that hill is going to be, for the tractor with this particularly, fairly tricky. Let's try and keep that in a straight line. You know what? I'm going to stick a weight on the front of that. It feels. Oh yes. Let's go and get the weight. So, there we go. We're going to stick a weight there. We have a full grain tank there. So we'll stick a weight on the front here. And we will close down. We'll leave that ploughing. In fact, yes. Let's do it. So we'll continue the ploughing and the cultivating and the seeding all in time-lapse, and there we go. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you again next time. Any comments or guidance we will happily accept. And until then, I will see you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye!